Encompassing much more than the mere geographic dispersal of people, the notion of diaspora implies a unique state of mind, one of a perpetual journey that profoundly affects collective and individual identities. For the Jewish people, this journey has been an inseparable part of their existence. From the biblical Exodus, through the exiles from Zion following the destructions of the First and Second Temple, to the continuous longing for their ancestral homeland. How does Jewish identity stand the test of time? How do communities that live in different regions and cultures and interact in many languages preserve their distinctness when their own boundaries and identities are in constant movement? The answer lies in Jewish communal traditions and practices. Uniting diaspora Jewry, they carry the Jewish concept of Ledor Vador, the call to pass tradition from one generation to another. The Frankfurt Community Registry affords a glimpse at the mechanism that sustained the self-governing Jewish community. For Jews outside Israel, the diaspora has always presented a story of duality. On the one hand, they've always had a special relationship with Israel and with Jewish communities that transcended nation and state boundaries. On the other hand, they've felt the basic need to take root, integrate, and belong to their local society and country, even when faced with severe restrictions such as segregation and occupational limitations placed on them by authorities. This alcoholic beverages recipe book from early 19th century Poland is an anecdotal example of adapting to necessity. At the time, about 85% of registered taverns in Poland were leased by Jews, who, for lack of other alternatives, found this outlet as an aspirational middle-class occupation. The desire to be accepted and leave a mark on society, coupled with Judaism's tradition of learning, analysis, and debate, together with new opportunities that were opened for diaspora Jewry during the Enlightenment of the 18th and 19th centuries, engendered new creativity and led Jews to develop concepts, theories, and works of art that contributed universally to societies, thought, and cultures. Cultural influences and inspirations by nature run in both directions. This long-lasting interplay between traditions is clearly evident in the poetry of Judah Halevi, the greatest medieval Hebrew poet who incorporated patterns of Arabic and Muslim culture into his poems, poems that are a part of every Jewish prayer book across the globe. The narrative of the diaspora, in all its diversity and its relationship with Zion, creates the never-ending story of the spiritual, mental, and physical journey between them. Constantly evolving, it is a dynamic story preserved, cultivated, and shared by the National Library of Israel, instilling hope now and for generations to come.